I don't do Disney hauls. I don't do grocery hauls. We're going to do a Disney man bag carrying case. Now, I know everyone's different. I am not a survivalist or anything like that, but my main priority is safety and security for my family while we're in there. But the bag that I ended up buying for this, and I'm going to use for multiple other applications after this, is the 511 Tactical Moab 6 Sling Pack. Okay, link below. But it's a simple across the shoulder bag, nothing fancy. For ladies, it might be a little heavy. It is rugged. It's got the Molly gear for some of you guys that do that stuff. But it's just a simple bag, and then some stuff that I wanted to take in that I thought were important fit in this bag. We've got the main compartment here. Okay, it's got a nice stretch. It's got plenty of zippered pockets, see-through mesh ones. It's got a secondary pocket that's got just some loose packs and some open stuff. It's got some other stuff that you can link. So if you carry your keys in the park or something like that, you don't have to carry them in your pocket. You can do there. It's got a sunglass pouch, just like most other places do. And then on the shoulder, it's got this little extra pack for your iPod or iPhone, and you can actually shove the cords through and you can listen to music. I didn't use it for that. I used it for something a little simpler. You can carry an iPad. We saw a lot of people at Disney filming the Main Street Electric Parade with their iPads. So you're more than welcome to carry that. But I didn't use that. I wanted something flat against my back. But so for what I carried here is we use spend cash, but I put my wallet and my money in there and any receipts that we gathered so that we didn't have any problems tracking that and keeping the money close. I didn't put it, if you like to ride rides, you might not want cash or anything in your pockets just in case you sit and it falls out. You won't know it, you'll forget it, and then vacation will be a little less awesome. So I moved to the main compartment, and what I took is we took sunscreen, we took aloe vera in case my wife was out in the sun for more than 2 minutes and she burned. That commercial where they walk out and they're like, "It singes me." That's her. True and funny story. This is Peggy making her appearance. My wife saw some redness on her skin and kind of freaked out until she realized that was called a tan. So since she had never seen one of those, she freaked out. But we carried that. We carried Band-Aids, aloe vera lotion for feet, or if you're starting to chafe or anything like that. So we put that in the big pouch. We had plenty of extra room. No other problems with that. And then when I pack it flat. I only have this as a representation. We carried socks and extra t-shirts for both of us. There's nothing like fresh socks. They always make you feel better. Feet feel better. Your whole body feels better. That's just a referee tip for you. But we had 2 pairs in that, and then we also, I know you can buy it in there, but we took bottles of water to just start in there. Come to the main pouch. Growing up as an athlete, I like athletic tape. You can use monkey tape, gaffer tape, whatever kind of tape. But we took tape just in case we needed that. And then this was the main component all week right here. My wife being the blogger, Instagram, and all that other stuff. We had to take extra cables for our phones or for her phone. And so we had 2 types of phones. We took also portable chargers. These are super important. If you're taking a lot of pictures, a lot of videos. We met some people that are from New Jersey before the Main Street Electric Parade. They were super awesome. They were also using the app, which tends to suck a lot of battery power out of your phone. So we brought those, and we were able to lend those to other people. But we always had to have one for my wife because 20% is not sufficient with 4 hours left. Okay, so we use that a lot. We brought wall chargers just in case we sat down in some restaurants near some outlets. We could use those instead of using these. So I would also have the Apple ones for her as well. For this one, there's a small semi-hidden compartment. When we went into Disney, we really didn't see any weapon signs until the last day. We finally saw one. It's kind of at the very bottom of a small one off to the side. So technically, firearms and even knives are not prohibited on Disney, or are prohibited on Disney property. But if you do want to carry it in a bag, this bag has a compartment specifically designed for that kind of stays hidden. I checked my bag at 5 different parks over the 3 days, and not a single guy checked that pack. And we had a couple that were pretty good and thorough about that. But the firearm can stay there. They do not check you personally, so if you're going to carry into the park and then transfer to the back, it's probably wiser. Knives also aren't allowed, but I had one and no one said anything to me about it. So I stuck that one there. Carry a flashlight just in case you do something late at night you need to see for carrying kids, or you drop something, or especially in the park where you've got to find each other. Most people probably don't have a flashlight, so that's a good thing to carry. Me coming from my security background, I carry gloves with me just in case you get sick, which I was for the most part, or if we're dealing with blood on me or with somebody else and I have to jump in until we find a Disney person. Carried gloves on me. I like to be able to hear when I'm 60, fireworks, Main Street Electric Parade, some of the bands and stuff like that. So I carry Sonic Defenders just personally, but we had a pair of mine. Medium-sized ones, then we had some orange shooting ones for her. Sonic Defender, link below. And then also I carried extra batteries for the flashlight that just tucked down in there. We did a lot of princesses and stuff like that, but we didn't do any autographed books like kids like to do. But I brought a Sharpie and a pen just in case, and this has specific pouches designed for that, so that you can carry those just in case you need those. And then headsets, where old people found out that we needed to rest for about 2 hours in the afternoon. So we use our YouTube apps or Netflix or whatever the case may be. So we also took some headsets and some simple stuff like that so that we could be easily entertained. And then all that fits fairly well. And like I said, you can add way more. You can add the iPad. You can add an iPod inside that top pouch, even with the wallet in there. Plenty of room for the sunglasses and stuff like that. When you stay on site at the resorts, you get these fancy little cups that you can refill unlimited amounts of times. We got those. Can't use them in the parks, except in some limited places, but you can use those all the resorts. So what I did is, using the Molly gear on the outside, I went and just bought a carabiner for $1.50 at Lowe's, and hooked it on there. Simple thing, just like that. And then I had mine on one side, hers on the other, and I was able to carry it around all day without getting whacked in the hips or being afraid to lose them or anything like that. And so we got back at night and reused them. But good for coffee in the morning, hot chocolate, depending on the time of year. So that was our bag. This is the 511 Tactical Moab 6 Sling Pack. They have a Moab 10, which has the full shoulder straps, and it's a little taller, but just as narrow. Semi-heavy bag, but you really don't notice it throughout the day. And like I said, you got plenty more room for maybe some souvenirs and some stuff like that. But I hope you like this video. If you like it, we want you to put thumbs up at the little button or whatever icon is below on these things. Leave a comment. We'd love to respond to you if it's worth responding to. This will be my first and only lone video, I think. You'll see me popping in and kissing her occasionally. But thank you for your time, and all God's children say amen. I just want to do a blooper so that my wife can have that.